Oh man, it's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store. And yes, we are on Color People time. We changed the time like 30 times to accommodate ourselves, but we here now, man. West Coast is back in the building, landlords in the building, and when we combine our powers and we unite and come together, we
in a
are Cowboys
nefarious manner.
Uncut.
Bruh.
In
When
the
we
most
unite
nefarious.
together in a nefarious manner.
Yeah. Now, see, we started the show while you was frozen in times. We figured it'll work itself out. See,
Man.
West Coast is the definition of building the plane while it's in the air. You be making that shit work.
Luckily, you weren't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, nefarious over there. Popped
Hey,
in like, oh, hey, y'all. Oops.
real.
Hey, that's how we're gonna have to bring West on after we get canceled. They're gonna have to sneak him into the interview. Like, oh, there you go.
What a surprise. We
Hey,
didn't know he was coming.
one thing for sure, it don't matter what happens. We gonna rock with West Coast. Now,
Already.
it's gonna.
Hey, I appreciate you, man, because everybody want to do a show with West Coast, so I appreciate y'all, man.
No matter how many debates we have, we still gonna be able to,
Yeah.
we gonna be all
Hey,
right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Some folks be afraid of folks to disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? And then you know me, man. I'm gonna stand on whatever it is I believe, and not even that what I believe, because I don't really go for what I believe. I go for what I know. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Beliefs is like people say I don't believe in God. I know God. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Hey,
chop shit up all the time. You know what I'm saying? There's no
indeed.
reason for me to believe in something I know.
So when you got two people that feel the same way, that's when you get some good top tier content. That's what happens.
Indeed. But hey, salute to everybody in the chat box too, man. I be seeing y'all sliding in here. D Money, the host, Texas T, Justin Kitchen, Chris Boats helping us practice manifestation. Justin Kitchen helping with the manifestation as well. Bear 24, Ricky Bobby. Ricky
Ricky Bobby. Wax on, wax off.
Hey,
Nah, that's the Magic Man.
hey, Jake the Great in here, Big Benny Rich, Rico Jones, Joe China, not from China, in Italy, Desmond Ironman, DC for Life, Texas, helping us out in the building, Israel Madrid.
Fun
What's up?
fact, they shot that movie in Alabama.
What
Talladega.
movie?
Ricky Bobby,
Ricky Bobby, yeah.
Talladega
Talladega
Nights.
Nights, yeah. We got the racetrack down now.
Okay.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, that is a classic still. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, facts. Hey,
Shake and bake.
S.A. Richburg, what's up, my brother? Justin Kitchen on this end. What's up with y'all, man? So we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. There's a lot of, and that's the thing. We're talking about people talking because everybody got something to say, man. Everybody, it's the off season. Emmitt Smith made some comments. DeMarcus Lawrence had a interview, had some comments. Dan Quinn out here is see, I put Quinn Diddy because you got to tell him no. He want everybody.
Hey, know what I said? I said the Cowboys like Cat Williams, like Diddy. We had to tell them no. We had to tell Dan Quinn no.
Like, yeah, Dan Quinn want everybody in their mama, man. Like,
He
God,
trying to
dog.
take over the world.
And remember, we definitely had to tell him no, because shit, Al Harris wanted to be down. He wanted to be down with like he branded, because he said he was gonna follow that man to Alaska.
Was to go and get a head coaching job. Honestly, in whatever capacity he wanted me to come,
yeah,
I'm there. I'm there. It could be in Alaska. He could be coaching the Alaskan Bluebirds and call me, Al, I need you. I'm there.
Wow.
Yikes.
Now listen, we talk about telling Quinn no, telling Quinn Diddy no. Al Harris said yes. he down with it.
He wanted the party.
he wanted the party. So,
shit.
The Dallas Cowboys had to nix that in the bud expeditiously. Like, nah, man, y'all. I seen that twinkle in your eye, boy. We're gonna keep you right.
Put an end to
But
that.
y'all gotta remember, like these were not the Cowboys coaches. These were Dan Quinn's coaches. This is the staff that he put together in Dallas. So just like Deion Sanders when he left Jackson State, who else left Jackson State? About 8, 9, 10 other coaches. They all moved to where? Colorado.
And players. Yeah.
And players. So it's like those are those were his guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Those are guys that
I know Al Harris was Mike McCarthy guy.
The only thing though, Wes, you got to take
but
about
but
this
you got to
too,
see it
though.
like this.
Wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
say it like
he tried to get our tight end coach too. That ain't his
yeah.
guy.
He
I
trying
mean,
to get everybody. Like,
I
goddamn,
mean,
man.
listen to me. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can get mad at you want, but he probably. I mean, how long the tight end coach been here?
Oh no.
He helped Schultz and them and everything.
Yeah, he was here with Schultz. Yeah.
He did a lot of work.
Yeah,
Now.
London Wells hard.
He
I
Now.
mean,
I would have fought him over London Wells more than Al Harris. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
This the thing about his success says that he should be ready, because I mean most tight end coaches go to like offensive line coaches, then go into some type of like offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I see where he's kind of probably going with him. He probably sees his next offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? And not even that, but you got Cliff Kingsbury there. You can have Cliff teach him a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this is what I say, man. Like I say it like this. I say these are Dan Quinn's guys because Dan Quinn is the one who worked hand in hand for these guys. And Dan Quinn, when their guys made mistakes, Dan Quinn was the one standing in front of Jerry for these guys. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who hired him. You know what I'm saying? These were his guys.
London Wells, a Mike McCarthy guy, I believe. He came in 2020.
Okay, so yeah, London Wells. But I get the Al Harris thing. Like you said, like he reported directly to Dan Quinn. The last 3 years, they've probably been very close. You know what I'm saying? Like,
heck yeah. And you got to think like this. When you on a football team, I even know it's a team, it's really offense versus defense. And like we be talking like, bro, them dudes ain't doing their job. You know what I'm saying? And then we be like, we gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's
like day shift and night shift.
Yeah, it ain't never exactly. It's never no, you know what I'm saying? He brought me in, like, because once you're on the team, you're on the team. It doesn't really matter who brought you in. That same guy will release you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why, I mean, Al, honestly, too, I think Al was kind of just talking to, you know what I'm saying? Because listen to me, one thing that we can say about Al Harris is he don't necessarily need the money. I mean, he played long in the NFL. He got good money. I'm assuming some money's long, and he's still getting paid from the NFL by coaching. So Al Harris is gonna.
So he doing that talk that the college coaches be doing. Like, I'm never going nowhere.
Like,
I'm here forever. And then boom, I'm out of here. I was gone.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Exactly.
But that's funny as hell because the Ravens defensive coordinator did that shit for real. He was out there with a Ravens content creator. He's like, oh, I ain't going nowhere. Took the first job.
That's how I think Nick Saban did the same thing. Like, bro, like that's why I respected Prime when he said that though. Like it was kind of, you know, a lot of people wasn't pleased with it. But when Prime said you don't really you either get fired or you get promoted as a coach. Like that's the only way it happens. So he like, shit, I'm gonna move up. Like, I'm gonna stay here for 10 years. That's not gonna work. They're gonna get me out of here if I don't keep succeeding. So I understood that.
He said,
and you also gotta remember Deion Sanders, you know, like I said, Deion Sanders is a multimillionaire, but the people who work under him are not multimillionaires. So to a degree, like he had for all those people that signed on with him, and that was like, okay, we gonna ride with you on this one. Like you have to, when you get more opportunities, better opportunities, you got to take those opportunities, even if they're not for you. You got to take those opportunities for the next people up. You know what I'm saying?
Which is real. I'm saying I'm not mad at him for trying it because Al Harris is a damn good coach. Like I'm happy that Al Harris is still going to be here to help in the development of our young corners because I think Eric Scott will benefit from having him in the building still. You know, I think there's still things that he can continue to teach Trey and the run Bland, whoever else we might bring in.
Wait a minute. It ain't solidified that he's staying yet though, right? Because
he's under contract.
He still can get a promotion, right?
Who, Al Harris?
Like Dan Quinn can still offer him a higher role, right?
They already tried. They can't do it now.
He can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He already took one person from the staff. He got to
stay.
He would have to interview and go through the process for the other folks.
Okay, see, I ain't 100% understand that process.
So you only get one player that you can do, one person that you can do that off the staff.
Because you're allowed to give one position and everybody else can interview for jobs.
Okay, I'm glad you specified that because like I said, I wasn't 100% clear on that process. So
yeah, you get one. Otherwise, entire coaching staffs will be gutted, and they don't allow that in the NFL.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Cause he sure trying, ain't he?
I mean, he tried. Because remember, if it was that easy, it would have just been an announcement the same way that they announced all of a sudden that Joe Witt was the DC with no interview. They would have did the same thing with London, with Wells and Al Harris. If they had the power to just give them the jobs, they would. But they got to get permission from the Dallas Cowboys before they go about it that way. Also, salute to the Lunatic for the $2 super. He said support new media. Salute.
You gotta call my show, man. I need some of that, that sauce you be giving on the phones, man. I'm gonna have to get you on the phone.
Right, he can interview.
I don't know how to say that. What he be saying? I don't know. I gotta get better at Spanish,
Right, he can interview, but because he's under contract, he has to get permission from the Dallas Cowboys to interview. So they can't just, go about it the same way.
Which is crazy because, I mean,
we gotta think
that's
about
how. Listen to me. That's how I'm gonna tell you this right here. That's how you guys, when people be trying to say like the NFL is a job, but it's not like a regular job. Like it's not like a regular job because they do have restraints that a normal human being does not have. You know what I'm saying?
That is very true. Per Pincheck Cowboys. So man, Wes, let me ask you something, man.
How many people we got up here, man?
Man, we got 197. We got then 200 people in here, man.
We need to hear. Hey, listen to me. Y'all need to hear me get to 300, man, because we're gonna be on here for an hour. So let's go.
Just getting started. They just getting warmed up. They gotta warm their shelf finger up and they light finger up, and then we're gonna be rocking out.
Indeed, man. Now, let me ask you: have you seen what everybody is mad at DeMarcus Lawrence about?
No. What did he say?
All right, let me play it. Let me play it.
It's terrible, bro.
And listen, I'm gonna put it like this.
No, don't put it like that. Just play it.
Okay, let me find it and then I'll play it for you. Hold on, because I didn't download it, but it's everywhere on Twitter, so I'm just gonna share the screen. Here it go. Moment I typed his name in, it's the first thing I see. Shout out to Dlaw Cowboy, he shared this thing.
Dlaw Nation.
Yeah, Dlaw Nation. I done made up a
Dlaw Cowboy.
Hey, hold on now. That might be the next. That's
best. That's the next best content creator coming out the woodwork somewhere.
Yeah,
Dlaw Cowboy.
Dlaw Cowboy, West Coast landlord.
Look, there's already an East Coast Cowboy out there.
For real?
There's already an East Coast out there, and there's also this guy out there that be saying throw the damn ball.
Oh, they
make a content creator every day, man. You know that.
Hey man, Cowboys make you make a content creator. Hey, they be doing some crazy shit. You gotta get out here, get that shit out of your chest.
You gotta talk.
Hey, listen to me. If you ain't got ops, you know what that means. You ain't doing nothing worth opposing. So let's get it.
Facts. All right, here it go. So hey, I'm glad they gave D-Law some respect on here. 4-time Pro Bowler, nigga. We gotta show some respect.
I don't like it after what I heard him say.
I know. Come on, let's hear it. It's a minute and 52. So here it goes.
You mentioned how you wish your team was here. Mm-hmm. What happened? And why your team isn't here?
All honesty, I think the main thing is we was burned out, man. Long season, team dominantly healthy throughout the season. The legs get tired.
Football rewards the guys that are in great condition. That's when you have fun. When you're kicking somebody's ass and they're sucking for win. There was a great coach one time says,
I'll put that sauce on.
Makes
I was just expecting a regular clip.
Yeah. When you're tired, you make mistakes, you don't do what's right, and your will to win all of a sudden starts to waver just a little bit. Right. You get tired, and all of a sudden you don't have that same fight. Fatigue makes cowards of us all. If you're in great shape, if you can run like a deer, at the end of the ball game, you're going to be smiling and having fun. And let me tell you something, guys. This is going to be the greatest time in your life. I used to sit in this same-ass room. I'd look at the schedule, and I said, God, I can't wait till Oklahoma comes in here. I can't wait till Florida comes in here.
Look at that in Texas.
I want to kick their ass. And that's what you should feel. This is why you came to Miami. That's why you wanted to be a Hurricane. But you can only do it if you're in great shape and if you're not sucking for win at the end of the game. And when you look across the way and that guy is hanging down, he is a coward. He's a coward because he's tired. ain't tired.
Damn,
Man, that's so real, bro.
Hold on, Jimmy. Jimmy made me feel bad. Like
that boy Dlaw
I was tired of getting off of work. Now I'm finna do a full workout when we got off the show because he made me feel.
That boy Dlaw cooked with that one though. Shout out to Dlaw Nation.
No, Jimmy made me feel bad for ever getting tired in my life.
That was hard, bro.
Like Jimmy Johnson and Kevin Gates just made me feel like I ain't shit.
That was hard, bro. Cause look, like he said, it don't matter. Look, you might be the best fighter, but if your ass tired, you finna get whooped.
Man, hold on, but I don't think we didn't actually play the actual clip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even hear what DeMarcus Lawrence said.
Dlaw hit you with an audible. That shit was hard though. Hey, we needed that though. That was the universe. We needed to hear that from Jimmy. That was dope.
Like now, this is the actual one without motivational speeches attached to it. Like I said, it was fire-ass one, but here's the actual clip of DeMarcus Lawrence and his interaction with the two biggest haters that I know. But here you go.
You mentioned how you wish your team was here. Mm-hmm. What happened and why your team isn't here?
All honesty, I think the main thing is we was burnt out, man. Long season, team dominantly healthy throughout the season. The legs get tired, but also, you got to give hats off to Green Bay, man. They came out with a great game plan, rolling out towards Micah and then running away from me. I feel like, that's what they needed to, get their game started, and they jumped on us fast. And
what about adjustments?
Yeah, adjustments, man. Feel like we went in the locker room and, we came out, ready with our adjustments, but still didn't go the way that we planned it to go.
You mentioned how you wish your team was here. Mm-hmm. What happened?
All right, so that was the comment, DeMarcus Lawrence. So, Wes, what are your thoughts on DeMarcus Lawrence comments about? I really what they're mad about is him saying that they were tired. That's what people are.
To be honest with you, like, man, I know y'all be I know I'll be like tripping y'all out sometimes because like the times that I be all fiery about something, that y'all think I should be all fiery about it. I think you guys don't. I don't be all fiery about it. In times, I think that you guys think I'm gonna be all cool about it. I be over, kind of get turned up about it. To be honest with you, in these comments, man, like, it's a true statement, bro. It's a true statement. Like, at the end of it's your 18th game in a row. DeMarcus Lawrence didn't play every one of them. Cowboys bench is the guys who rotate behind the Dallas Cowboys are not as good as the actual starters. So you're on the field a lot. I also think it shows to be honest with you, more than anything, the question I would ask is like, I don't think it was a big old conspiracy or anything like that, man. Dlaw kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think there was anything wrong with what he said, and I don't even really think there's anything to decode with what he said. I just think he was just kind of telling the real. If I think if you ask any player, that would probably be the same reason they all have, especially those guys who actually were starting, you know what I'm saying, who actually playing. They were on the field a lot, man. They were on the field a lot. And you got to expect that considering you had absolutely no run game. If you don't have any run game, then, and I'm going to tell you this, being young has nothing to do with being burnt out. Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Has absolutely nothing. Being burnt out has to do with you and your ability to play at a 100% max capacity. Ooh, that was fire when I just said. Because listen, don't nobody give a damn about DeMarcus Lawrence playing at 63%. Burnt out, in the NFL, they gauge how long you could play at 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because DeMarcus Lawrence on the field at 73% that's nothing. That's nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? They gauge you on how fast and how long you can play and you got to think like this. Bro, they're a team that couldn't stop the run. So you know what that means? They was getting their ass ran all over. And when you're getting your ass ran all over, you know what you're doing? You're chasing somebody, bro. So yes, let me tell you what happened. The Dallas Cowboys conditioning got tested. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you. This is exactly the mindset that I'm going in. Man, somebody always saying I'm tripping. Let me turn my comments off, man. Ain't my fault you can't catch up.
Hey, real quick.
Listen to me, real quick. Go ahead.
I was just gonna get his 10 out the way.
Hit that 10 in there.
Yeah, shout out to Jive in the building with the $10 super. He said, at first it was a mystery to me why they would choose Washington. Then I thought about it. The easiest way to get into position to make a deep playoff run would be to go through the NFC East. I mean, shit. And listen, I think everybody in the NFC East has an equal opportunity to win a division any year because the NFC East never has back-to-back winners. Like the NFC, the Eagles thought they had it sold up, and then they lost 5 of their last 6 games, right? So the NFC East has been up for grabs for over 2 decades at this point. So
Yeah.
I do believe that because you get to play the Giants twice, the Eagles probably take a step back, and our defense didn't look good last time that was on the field. So I don't think anybody's scared.
West Coast protecting the brand, partying the night.
I thought you were gonna turn the comments off. You up here?
I'm turning because folks, like, bro, like folks really just don't know who I am, bro. Don't know who I am, bro. Like, really don't know who I am, bro. Like, listen to me. Y'all get mad when you don't know. Listen to me. Knowing football because you watch football and actually knowing football because you played the game and you're actually around professionals is 2 totally different things. In a fan's mind, you don't want to hear the truth like players get tired. You don't want to hear that. But you also don't want to hear you don't want to hear things like, you know what? When you're chasing a running back all game for the last 6 games of the season, like the Cowboys, our defense was getting worse. And a lot of y'all don't see that. And I'm going to tell you another reason why we were getting worse is because we are not built like the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors got good starters and a good back. Well, I don't know if they are now, but I know when they was winning championships, they had a good starting 5. But the reason why Golden State used to drag people eggs is because they backups was good, bro. They backups can get out there and play. Bro, if you're a Dallas Cowboy right now, you're a defensive player, you are on the field a lot. So you can't get, and I'm going to tell you, this is, when I say this, the strategy that teams use is test your conditioning. I'm going to tell you this right here. That's why when I start football teams, if they tell me I got 5 weeks to prepare the team before the season start, I take the first 3 weeks and we do nothing but conditioning. You want to know why? Because, bro, a part of football is being in better shape, in overall shape than the guys that you're playing. And what do you got to do to help that? Bruh, we were a team that was not designed to chase running backs. Why? Because it showed. It freaking showed.
So the only thing is I feel. Well, go ahead.
Because there's 2 of them that popped in,
yeah.
so I'm gonna get them out the way for the paying customers, and then we'll move along for your rebuttals. It will the lunatic hit somebody with a 5-piece. He said it will be Zimmer for DC.
But not everybody plays in the playoffs, though.
But will front office spend money to bring in help for the team? Like, sub, and share. DC for life. That's love right there.
Salute the lunatic, man. We appreciate you.
And listen, I don't know. That's the golden question. Will the Dallas Cowboys fix the issues that we have? Wes just pointed out that we have not had the ability to stop the run, so you need linebackers, probably need another defensive tackle or 2, and you also need the ability to run the football. And they already said, listen, they're going to go cheap at running back, and running back's already cheap. So I don't really know how to feel about anything the front office does until they actually do it. So
this team was designed to be soft. Like, man, listen to me. This team the defense was designed to be soft. Like, man, Cowboy fans, man, I'm not going to start it because I only got 30 minutes, but this team was designed to be soft. Your defensive tackle weighs 280 pounds. 280 pounds. He plays defensive tackle. That's Mozzie Smith. You have no middle linebacker on the team. Like, where was this attitude coming from? Where was all this? We were designed to get after the pass and chase receivers. We were not designed to stop the run. So guess what? A guy like DeMarcus Lawrence, I promise you this. I bet you the corners ain't going to say they weren't in shape. I'm not in shape. They were burnt out. I bet you Deron Bland's not going to say that. You want to know why? Because coming into the gear, they knew that. But if you're a defensive tackle on the defensive line, bruh, you had no help. Of course your ass is burnt out.
Hey,
like, y'all get mad at the things that they say because they don't make sense. But they do make sense, bruh.
Yeah, shout out to B-Bird for the $2 super chat. He said this team is begging for accountability and toughness.
I think they got it. That's what they're saying. DeMarcus Lawrence just told you the truth. That's accountability right there.
Okay. The thing about it, man, I know, I see what your stance is. To be honest, it makes a lot of sense when you put it into that context. With the way we built, you know, we didn't have a lot of support, so maybe Dlaw would be, relinquishing a lot more energy than he probably should be, but like, you just can't say you tired on national TV in front of.
But he didn't say he was
Stephen A.
tired though.
Smith.
He didn't say he was tired. He didn't say he was
said
tired. He
the
said they were
legs was
burnt out.
tired. He said burnt out. He said those words. He said that. So like, all I'm saying is like, we understand, bro. Like everybody, you have to as a man, you have to do the job that's required, bro. Like you can be tired, but everybody does the job, bro. Like when
but they don't do it at the same capacity though.
I'm just saying, when you sign up for the job, whatever that job entails, you have to do it. If look, everybody playing 16 games, 17 games, bro.
But
Like,
they weren't playing a 17th game. That was the 18th game for the Cowboys.
Saying,
everybody didn't play 18 games.
Was that the 18th game for the Packers too?
Yes, but it doesn't matter though, because your team is not. Listen to me. You are asking. You cannot create something that's not designed to do something, then get mad for it not doing it, and get mad for the fruits that come from it not being able to do it. Bro, if you're not a team that's not designed to stop the run, that means undersized. Like DeMarcus Lawrence is a big guy, right? But in stopping the run, he's undersized. He's undersized. And when you think about a guy that needs to stop the run, DeMarcus Lawrence is undersized by at least 40 pounds.
Get that off real quick.
So think about this coming from his perspective and coming from a perspective of a team that could not stop the run, bro. Like you got, like, bro, honestly, if they're not tired, what the hell was they?
All right, Samson RB with the $5 super chat. He said D-line should be burnt out playing hero ball because the defensive tackles wasn't cutting it. I know damn well Bell was burnt out being undersized, getting punished. And
punished, bro. That's a good super chat right there.
But hey.
But guess what? Now I'm gonna ask you a question, right? Now,
real quick. I was gonna ask you a question. I was gonna ask you a question. In regards to his comments, could he just not have said that shit at all?
No.
It give me the example. Hell no. Wait, can I finish my thought? It gave me the Xavier Woods vibe. Because remember, everybody jumped down his throat. You can't go full speed on every play. It was true. You didn't have to say it out loud.
What your mama said, if you ain't got
nothing
nice to say,
don't say nothing
at all.
I'm going to tell you the difference. The difference is, I'm going to tell you the difference. And y'all going to lose me on this one too. But I'm going to tell you the difference. The difference is two things, two reasons, two things why there's a difference. When it was said. This was said at the end of the season. Season's over with. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that you're saying right now is to put your betterment in the team. Xavier Woods said that right after a game. So to be honest with you, with Xavier, he should be revealing nothing that has to do with as far as the game and how the team performed and played. Like that is a conversation between teammates. You know what I'm saying? Now they asked with DeMarcus Lawrence. I think there's two ways of putting it. Look at DeMarcus Lawrence's track history, right? DeMarcus Lawrence is the type of dude that says something because he wants something to change. You know what I'm saying? So if DeMarcus Lawrence is saying something, if he's saying this, DeMarcus Lawrence also knows that Jerry Jones heard that. He also knows that Stephen Jones heard that. He also knows that the people that make the decisions up and down, they heard that, right? And he's a big enough person to make that come to light. Now, my thing is this, man. Why are we a team that has more freaking defensive ends than linebackers? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, man, it's like this. These players are common sense. Just because, we all have been in situations where we have a boss that's over us, and even though he's over us, we know more than he does. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I think as these players, and it also lines up with some of the stuff that Micah was saying. Like, bruh, like the Cowboys defense, I'm going to tell you this right here. We were not designed to stop the run. So guess what? The offset fruits of it is exactly what DeMarcus Lawrence said. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You can call that spin. You can call that excuse. You can call that everything. But you know what it really is? It's just me telling you the truth, bruh. Like, you don't got to accept it, but it's still the truth. The Cowboys could not stop the run consistently at the front. So guess what that meant? Everybody has to work harder. So you know what that means? Everybody has to be in more shape. Like, landlord, I'm going to ask you this right now. How would you feel if your company told you right now, landlord, you're such a good worker, you know what we're going to do? We're going to fire the guy that works beside you. We're going to give you his work. Congratulations.
What the Rays looking like?
Thank you.
That's
Exactly.
all I'm saying.
You know why?
You gonna pay me his ways too?
Think about but think about this, because you're now doing what? You're doing the same job, but you're doing more. You are theoretically doing the same job, but you are doing more.
This the difference though, Wes. You like, look, I'm not gonna lie. So I gotta get an OG his respect, because you put some sauce on that shit. No, I'm not gonna lie to you now, because I told him a new one. Like, I ain't play, because I don't like that though. Because like this the thing about it. Even though it's the truth, West Coast, when an ugly girl walk in the room, are you gonna say you ugly? Are you gonna tell her, hey girl, you ugly?
West Coast would tell him.
West ain't gonna tell no. West a
no,
nice guy.
but listen. If I'm just
don't go into a soliloquy. Just answer my question.
Am I gonna tell her she ugly? No, I'm gonna tell her she's not my type.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna say she's not my type.
He went from being ugly to hideous. What the hell?
If a hideous eyesore of a woman walk in the room and try to talk to you, would you be like, nah, baby, you just way too ugly for me? Would you
can I actually say what I'm gonna say?
No, nope, you can't do that, but yes or no?
No, let me hear this.
No, that's all you can do.
Bro, you know who you're talking to though. Listen to me. Do you know who you're talking to though?
You gonna take my train of thought away. Just answer the question. Yes or no?
Does you know who he talking to though? Like,
yes or
he don't know how I feel. You know how I really think. Like, man,
yes,
at the end of the day, you can put a wig on a pig, man. She'll fly. You know how I do, man. Like, as long as she pay like she weigh.
West still gonna break a bitch.
West ain't gonna tell that girl that she hideous and she's an eyesore. It's certain stuff that you ain't gotta say, bro. You ain't gotta say that. Like, even
hey, y'all boys in Alabama ain't as smooth as us in Cali, I guess. Oh,
hey, I'm slicking in a can of oil. I promise you. You can see in my vernacular how I move now. Hey, you can catch the vibes over the internet. You can tell I'm like that. But I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, for real though, like, you ain't gotta tell the girl she hideous, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things that you ain't gotta say. You just ain't gotta say it, ACM. Like we saying, like, we're not saying that it ain't true. We're not saying that it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. We just saying that you ain't gotta be like that. You ain't gotta say that. And it's a bad look according to the team. You are in front of one of our biggest critics. You in front of one of our biggest critics, Stephen A. Smith. He hate us. All he do
but listen, but you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you though. But I'm gonna tell you this though.
Real trolling us, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. At some point though, bro, we gotta stop hiding the truth, and we gotta start putting light on that mess. If you really want to get change, you gotta think about DeMarcus Lawrence. Selfishly, DeMarcus Lawrence is thinking about the end of his career, bro, and it like his twilight is coming. So I
said that too. That's one of the.
Listen to me. DeMarcus Lawrence is not. DeMarcus Lawrence is not sitting out here thinking like he thinking like Jerry thinking like, bro, I need to get this cracking right now, like right now. And think about this. If I'm not mistaken, DeMarcus Lawrence got a little situation with his contractor. He's going to take care of next year, if I'm not mistaken, and he over 30 about to be.
I said.
So DeMarcus Lawrence is like. Like, to be honest with you,
but I just was like, this finna be quick. He brought it up, and I was like, maybe he trying not to burn no bridges, because he didn't want. It seemed like he didn't want to say nothing bad about DQ. He might be like, man, I might have to be over there next year. That probably.
Yeah, I mean, and not even just like him possibly going over there, but I'm just saying as far as like DeMarcus Lawrence, like, he's a leader, man. So as a leader, you have to lead from the front. So there are some things that are known that need to be said because people are not believing them, or they're not saying them, or whatever reason. Because sometimes you say big things to get people to ask questions. Because instead of us spending 40 minutes on talking about why he said it, what he said, why don't we actually stop and actually say, why would DeMarcus Lawrence, a dude who has made over $60-70 million for the Dallas Cowboys, why does he feel that a professional team was burnt out. Because I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of times as Cowboy fans, we get mad because someone told you your breath stank. Why y'all running around here and your breath do stink? Like, what you mad because your breath stink, or you mad because he told you your breath
That's
stank?
what I was gonna get at. See, that's why I feel like he shouldn't have said it. Because
And ain't nobody calling it. Don't nobody in the league call the Dallas Cowboys South, man.
Hold on.
You need to get out that chat box,
You
whoever
gonna
watching
make
that.
me forget my point. Hold
My
on.
bad.
You said that's why I say he shouldn't have said it, right? Because this is first take. You're not gonna have enough time to really elaborate on why you was tired. Like you just did that. That makes sense. If our team ain't built the right way, you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying he shouldn't have said it. Because he's not gonna be able to.
Even if he
it's
did,
almost like Twitter, bro. It's almost like Twitter. You can't go on Twitter and say nothing crazy because you ain't got enough characters to explain yourself after a while. Like, it's just certain ways to do this, bro. Like, they're not gonna ask him. They set him up. That's what that was. They like, why this? They supposed to been like, you know, the question after what DeMarcus Lawrence said. Question. Yeah, the question after that is what's most important. Why was you tired? Now that's the question that would have brought it into perspective.
But he had to admit to that first. He had to admit to that being an issue at first. You know what I'm saying? He had to admit to that being an issue. And you got to think like this. That's a powerful statement considering that the Dallas Cowboys was the second youngest team in football. So youth had nothing to do with that. What he was talking about was preparation. He was talking about preparation because listen to me.
He said a lot without saying a lot.
Yes, because every NFL team practices the same amount of time.
I couldn't imagine
every single day
saying this though, because I watch him on film. Dlaw don't loaf around; he go hard. So
and that's why
him to say that, like that's why I ain't gonna lie. Samson got a point. For Dlaw to say this, it's a concern, bro. Something's going on, bro, for real. Because Dlaw don't play around, bro. He's not loafing. He's not jogging. Dlaw go hard, like he for real.
Crazy. Should have got all pro consideration with how well he played against the run as well. But let me read this. Another one came through too. He said DeMarcus Lawrence is the old guy at the factory that's not biting his tongue anymore. He earned the right. And listen, if anybody on this team,
and that's what I was saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I can agree
with that though.
I can agree with that. If something going wrong, D-Law has the right to say it. So I can agree with that. Also, Cowboys fan, what's up, my boy? Salute to you.
So with that, there's some people out there. There's some people out there who grandparents is in your business, man. Your grandparents they didn't earn the right to tell you how to raise your kids. So shut your mouth. That's for somebody.
Hey, I met them boys at training camp, man. They crazy than the mud too, man. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to them. They said maybe D-Law should have said we had a dog shit scheme and got out coached. He had said
he didn't want to say that.
He would have set that would have set the whole entire world on fire. They would have made sure that Dallas Cowboys versus Commanders were the opening game.
Exactly. See, like I said, I don't think he wanted to burn no bridges. Because D-Law thinking in the holistic view. He like, I'm not more than likely messing with Jerry. I probably won't be a Cowboy for life.
But man, I'm
also say this though. The players love Dan Quinn, even with how it ended. So a lot of them probably don't want to say anything bad about him any damn way.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this too real quick. Right? I believe everything I see on Twitter, and I believe everything that players actually tell me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I do? I just wait till situations happen so I can see who's really lying. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I don't believe this whole jazz that all these players love Dan Quinn. I'm just saying, if you're a linebacker, how the hell do you love Dan Quinn? And if I'm a defensive tackle, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. Listen to me. If I'm J-Ron Curse, thank you, Mr. Quinn, for taking a chance on me. Yeah, listen to me. I had somebody tell me one day, they was trying to rip me off, and this dude told me, man, I'm just trying to take care of you. I said, bro, you ain't taking care of me doing me like this. Like doing like this. But I'm just saying, if you're J-Ron Curse, bro, if you're a safety on this team, tell me an underclass safety. You've been running into guards and tackles for the last 2 years. Tell me how you love Dan Quinn, and you're not even getting paid like a middle linebacker. Marquise Bell, Marquise Bell at one point this season was looked at as a top 5 linebacker in football.
At one point,
all of football.
Yep.
And I told y'all too. I said, "Watch, Dan Quinn going." You ever, when you be missing your keys, you be like, "Damn, where my keys at?" My keys at? Do I got my keys at? Every time Marquise Bell got hit, he got up, touched. Oh my.
He makes
My
sure
arm
his
still
legs
there.
still together.
Is my
Hey,
leg still there? Is my thigh still there? Every single time, bruh. You can't tell me he loved Dan Quinn, bruh.
Hey, real quick, let me get through these, man. Shout out to the lunatic for the $3 cash app. I didn't see it earlier. Thank you for the love and the support.
You can't tell me Mozzie Smith like Dan Quinn. Hell, you mean?
Shout out to B Bird for the $2 super chat. He said can't stop the run. Can't run equals soft, which I can agree with. If you can't play physical football, then you're not a physical team. You might want to, but hey, you can't do that. Then he said, hold on. I think is that the last one? No,
Man,
there's another one I thought.
Go ahead. Yeah, they took it back. They I ain't know you could take the money back, but they took it back.
Flip from Texas.
Yeah. but hold on.
Take it back. Probably didn't show or something.
Nah, it took it back. But I got some cash apps that I ain't noticed. I don't know why I'm not getting my cash app notification. So y'all forgive me. Shout out to It's Too Easy with the $5 super. Shout out to Mr. The Lunatic with the $3 super, and shout out to Nigel Wanza with the $10 cash out. So I appreciate y'all, man. I don't know why I'm not getting my cash out notification, but I just wanted to make sure y'all knew I appreciate it.
Listen, can I express something? There is a huge difference between being tired and being burnt out. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm tired every single day, bro. You know what I'm saying? But burnt out is that I've been up since like 3 days, outside, inside. I didn't went to Cowboy game. I didn't drop 14 shows. I'm on my way to the crib. I'm cheap as hell, so y'all know my flights get in late as hell. It's 1:46. I get some. I'm always landing at 12:26.
You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, real quick.
Or wait. 219. Like I be having the most random numbers in the world where I land. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When I walk into the house or when I'm walking and I'm in the car and I'm driving, you know what I am, bro? I'm still going, but bro, I am burnt out. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really a physical thing, bro. Because I could have gotten sleep this whole time. You know what I'm saying? I think when somebody says burnt out, I feel like if your girl walked up to you right now, Henny, and said she burnt out, you would take it differently versus if she said, hey, baby, I'm tired. You say, go lay down, right? If your girl come up and say, baby, I'm burnt out, you gonna say, baby, what's wrong?
Yeah, he said,
am I lying though? Think about that though. If your gal come up and say, man, I'm tired. All right, but baby, go lay down somewhere. Go take a nap.
But see, he said both.
But she say I'm burnt out. That's up here, bro.
Yeah. But he said both. So it might be the physical punishment from getting ran on, and it might be from the fact, like you said, it was an extended.
Think about the mental toll it takes on you knowing you can't stop the run, bro. Like if you can't stop the run, I'm gonna tell you this right now. In the back of your mind, you know what you are? You're on the Titanic. The only difference is you know how the movie's gonna end. Imagine it's a difference. There's a difference between being on the Titanic and you don't know how it ends and actually being on the Titanic. You be like, damn, I know exactly how this gonna end. Why? Because I didn't seen this movie before. DeMarcus Lawrence, smart player, a guy that's been in the league a very, very long time, knows, bro, if you cannot stop the run, bro, there's nothing we're gonna do. At the end of the day, this is gonna fall apart. You cannot stop the run because teams don't pass the ball in the playoffs.
Cowboys were still exhausted from Buffalo game. Well, Dallas Cowboys had an issue stopping the run all season. So
that means you're on the field a lot.
But this the thing though, man. Like Dallas Cowboys weren't good stopping the run, even when we were up. That we just made teams stop running the ball by getting huge leads.
Or teams just magically stopped. Or teams just because you got to factor that in there too, Teddy. There was just times where teams just stopped. Like there's been games where if they would have kept running, they would have beat us. You know what I'm saying? But they was just like, we're done. We don't want to run the ball no more. You know what I'm saying?
What I mean,
like that Detroit game, if Detroit runs the ball, bro, if they continue to run the ball, they beat us, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
He said they choked.
Everybody know that.
He said he has to stop the run and get after the quarterback tough. Yeah, Dlaw does a lot on the field, man. You know, that's why
it was so shocking, bro. That's why it was so shocking. Like, I would have never expected Dlaw to say that, bro.
The landlord, answer this question. If your girl comes in the house right now and she says, "Baby, I'm tired," you probably gonna tell her, you're gonna probably say, "We'll go lay down," right?
Yeah.
But if your lady come in and be like, "Baby, I'm burnt out," you gonna be like, "Baby, what's wrong?"
You need to take some vacation days or some shit.
Yeah, because think about this, bro. Because burnt out, when she's saying she burnt out, bro, that's mental. That's everything. That's everything combined. The mental, the physical, everything that's combined. If I'm just tired, that's just me mentally tired. You know what I'm saying? I just go take a log and chill out. You know what I'm saying?
But
and to be honest with you,
Wes, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You know we gonna have to argue for the show over. That's just tradition at this point. But listen, you giving him a break on the mental part. I agree with you. But he did say physical. He said legs tired too, though.
Yeah, and listen to me. But think about it. It makes sense, bro. You were a team that couldn't stop the run. So what was you doing? I said that 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Everybody, listen to me. I wasn't trying to be funny. When you cannot stop the run, you know what your answer is going to be? Running after somebody because you can't stop them from running, duh. Like, people don't like.
I feel bad for Dlaw though, because that's why it makes sense for him to say this low key, even though I still feel like he shouldn't have said it. But I know Dlaw, bro. Dlaw
he said it for a reason. He said it for a reason.
He probably trying to get some change. But Dlaw really, really put in the work, y'all. I promise you. Like, you literally got to watch the film to really appreciate Dlaw, bro. Dlaw do not take plays off. Dlaw is a hustler. That's why I didn't expect that from him, coming from him. Like, this was very out of character for me. So for him to say that, for him to even put his reputation on the line, now I'm kind of looking at it a little different, though. I'm not gonna lie. That means it's a problem. I don't care what these people feel about me. I gotta say this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's trying to implement some change now. But I said, I still stand on it. I don't appreciate him saying it because the Cowboys got enough negativity over our heads. They all say we soft. Now, what you think Stephen A gonna do with that content?
I mean, this the thing about it, man. When I go to the doctors to get a checkup from the neck up, I don't need him leaving nothing out because he loved me, bruh. If you love me, tell me the truth, bruh, so I can fix everything, man.
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, we are a mature team, like we're a team that ain't lost 3 years in the playoffs, twice to the same team, once to a team that we lost to already this year. I mean, last year, the Green Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's two teams that you have two teams. You got the 49ers and the the Green Bay Packers. You got 3 playoff losses and then 2 regular season losses. Like, this mess is ridiculous between two teams. That's ridiculous. It almost sounds like Dak, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, man, I say it like this. I think that this is not even that it was a cry for help, but not a cry for help, but it was a cry for attention on this subject. You know what I'm saying? On this subject. And DeMarcus Lawrence is one of the best run stoppers in all of football. That's why he got nods for the Pro Bowl. I don't know if he got in, but I know he got nods for the Pro Bowl.
He went to the Pro Bowl.
So he did go there. So
I think I was looking at it along the lines to where, like,
and,
bro,
hey,
we
Cowboys family
always be tired, bro. Like, you know, us as men, we always be tired, but we ain't gonna say it every time. They like, how you doing? I'm all right. You know, we say we all right. We tired than the motherfucker. We ain't gonna be like, hey, I'm tired, bro. I can't even make it tomorrow. Like, we gonna always be just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm making it. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just gonna tell you we tired all the time. So that's probably what where I was coming from with it, man.
I mean, somebody says, what does this say about the coach McCarthy and preparation? Nothing, because I don't give a damn how much. You could have Johnny Blaze out there doing Tybo. Bro, if you ain't got no goddamn middle linebacker, it does not matter. Listen, Darren Woodson said today, they asked Darren Woodson, so what do you think about Dak Prescott? He said, well, you got to pay him. He said, last time I checked, I didn't see Dak Prescott out there lining up playing middle linebacker. That came from Darren Woodson, bro.
Hey, let's say this too, though. If anybody should say they tired, it's Dlaw too. On my life, I swear to God, it's Dlaw.
Like, bro,
I don't want to hear nobody else say that. To be honest, now that I think about it, bro, I don't want to hear nobody else got the right to say that on this defense.
Think about it, like I said, like Darren Woodson said today, man. They asked him a question about what happened with Dak Prescott in the playoff game, and the first thing he mentioned is Dak don't play middle linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't believe, see, some of y'all believe that, like, that Dak's that Dak can just have a bigger impression on not having a middle linebacker is ridiculous, man. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous to even think of. And so it's like, that's why I say right now, I don't even really care who the defensive coordinator is, as long as he has a strong philosophy on what a middle linebacker is going to be. Because as long as you have a middle linebacker out there that you believe in one, man, you're not going to get as bad because the Cowboys already got the parts. Imagine if you actually have a middle linebacker. You know what I'm saying? And it was so crazy. They said, man, so what do you think about Dak's performance in the Green Bay Packer game? He said, man, all I know is I ain't see Dak Prescott play middle linebacker.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Samson Arby for the $5 super chat. He said, all y'all have to do is pull up the total defensive snaps from the Cowboys compared to the other teams that was in the playoffs. I might do that. I might do that.
No, you don't. Because other teams are able to stop the run. So teams aren't going to come into – you're not going to go into San Francisco saying, man, I'm about to go in here and stop the run. No, you're not. But when you play the Dallas Cowboys, who over 17 games have not stopped the run, yeah, you're going to prepare for them differently. Teams who don't run, teams that don't even got running backs, teams that got wide receivers playing running backs. You know, the one game a year they circle, they be like, we're going to run the ball that week? The Dallas Cowboys. Why you think you have running backs that be having their best? Like, bro, half y'all didn't even know who Delvin Cook's little brother was until he played the Dallas Cowboys, and he went crazy on our ass.
Hey, Fiend. Hey,
that's everybody.
Hold on, but Fiend.
That's everybody.
Fiend. Hey, Fiend. Darren Wilson ain't scared to say shit. Cause Darren Wilson was out there throwing slugs at other players. So
hey, and guess what? You know what else is funny? I'm trying to warm up my noodles before I go. I think it's funny how everybody willing listen to me. You know how people pick and choose the stuff they're gonna believe.
Wait a minute.
Listen, I'll be a punk ass. I ain't tripping.
What kind of noodles, bro? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
you gotta let us know what flavor. Chicken.
What flavor?
Man, come on, bro. You know it's chicken. There ain't no beef in this house.
Already, let's go.
We can you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? Everybody, ain't nobody paying attention to what Darren Woodson also said about the quarterback though. Dak Prescott, he also said he'll pay his quarterback too. All y'all Darren Woodson's getting robbed. Okay, well, believe Darren Woodson when he said that about his Cowboy, what he said about the quarterback that y'all don't want to pay.
To be honest, for Darren Woodson to say what he said, I feel like I don't think he protecting Dak. I think that might just be his opinion. Cause I seen him openly fire at other players. He might just you know what I'm saying? That might just be his opinion on that. I don't see him taking up for nobody.
I don't see Darren Wilson taking up for no damn body.
I told him this too, like, bro, them legendary players ain't got to kiss these boys' ass, bro. They don't have to. They established. They made men. They don't have to sit up there and walk on pins and needles to get along with Michael Parsons and get along with Dak Prescott. These boys are, you know what I'm saying? They got their skins on the wall. They don't have to be like some of these other people that y'all follow, kissing tail all day.
And think about this. Darren Woodson is now, as of right now, career currently, he's a podcaster. So he gonna say what he want to say.
Yeah.
The last person on earth that's not gonna say what they want to say is a podcaster. He's a podcaster.
Hey, matter of fact, y'all heard Moose. Matter of fact, Landlord played the Moose Johnson clip. He was talking about CD Lamb and how
Moose went, what?
Like, find me an older player right now. Listen to me. Find me an older player right now listen to me. Find me an older player right now that you love and that you just salivate when every time he walk in the Dallas Cowboys that don't want to pay Dak Prescott. All of them do. It's this new generation. That's why these older players, you know what the first thing they say? Bruh, these quarterbacks don't grow on trees, bruh.
That boy Moose went playing. He calling out, hey.
Yeah, he said, hey,
Moose ain't playing with them.
Moose said, could you imagine? And he leaned forward. Could you imagine if they push Michael Irvin like that?
Man, Moose looked like he was ready to fight then.
What did he say? What did he say?
He was talking about CD Lamb not acting when he got shoved. He said, "Can you imagine if somebody pushed Michael Irvin like that?" He pretty much said they would have tore that motherfucker down.
Look,
yeah,
that was
y'all listen to me, y'all know it's a different time now. And listen, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Listen to me. Hey, I don't never knock a black man, and I'm gonna just tell you like this: it's not racial. I will never not knock a black man for acting quote unquote black when the camera's on. Because typically when we act black, when the camera's on, we're viewed. That's not the view we want. Because listen, we all love Dez Bryant when he's throwing up the X and da-da-da-da. But you know what they also love? They also love Dez Bryant on the sidelines. And guess what? There were times where Dez Bryant was uplifting his teammates and it was viewed as what? Negativism.
Hold
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
Paul. You missing
Everybody
shows,
can't
Paul?
do that. That's why I say, man, you know, in Dallas, they don't want that. Chris Richard, remember when Chris Richard got in trouble for yelling at LVE and Sean Lee on the sideline?
Man, we
Stephen Jones said that is not the behavior we're looking for.
Chris Richard ain't do not one thing since he was here. Hey, we love Chris Richard. We love that boy. He a spiller.
Hey, because he was tiring. He talked like this.
You can't name one good thing
he did that the whole time through a 300-yard rushing game. I told you, get in there.
Finger holiday, man, boy, going crazy over there. We like,
yeah, that was Rob Marinelli too, though.
Get him, Chris.
Hey, getting told loose.
Look, we agree with everything he said. We ain't heard nothing he said. We like, get him, Chris.
Everybody be like, what happened to Chris Richard? Life happened. Life happened.
Hey, to this day, he was a great coach, in my opinion. I don't know what he did, but I agree. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
Hold on, Wes. They said your noodles look uncultured, man.
What that mean?
It look like unseasoned.
Bro, this is what you talking about. I put the whole pack in there.
Y'all
just mad because I don't like my noodles.
You ain't putting no hot sauce on there, nigga?
Man, I can't listen, man. I can't. I don't mess with all that hot, man. That hot sauce ain't good for me.
You made them just like they told you on the instructions, then you what?
I did. I threw a little something in there.
Okay. We gonna let you make it, man. You know, it don't even be looking like noodles by the time I finish.
Hey, noodles and 3. Hey, listen to me. If you a coach right before practice, noodles and 3 packs of gummies will get you through a 2-hour practice. I promise.
Man, you gonna have them folks out there having diabetic shots?
For real.
He said noodles and 3 fingers.
Hey, I'm just telling you, man. That's what I do. Hey, it's a lot of sodium
on Wes noodles, man. He got me hungry.
Joseph said he got to put an egg in it. You done went too far, Joseph.
Hell no. Nah.
Hey, wait a minute.
This is not the munchies. This is
like
the
like a fried egg. Are you gonna put some?
What kind of stuff y'all on?
Come on, hey, Joseph, you my boy. So I need you to elaborate. What kind of egg was he supposed to put in his noodles? Was it supposed to be a scrambled? Like you gonna fry the egg up and put it in?
He sound like he's Korean.
You gotta explain yourself after that comment.
He got some Korean in him.
Yeah, I need to know.
Sugar in your spaghetti
I've heard of people putting like egg in there, but I'd never seen it because of the boiled egg.
You putting raisins in your coleslaw, ain't you?
Yeah, that's nasty.
He said, "I make spread with."
Hey, raisins and anything is almost nasty, bro. Like, if you're doing that, stop that. That's nasty.
Joseph said, "Over
somebody, listen. Somebody just don't love you enough to tell you that's nasty. But stop doing that, bro. Like, stop doing that. I don't know who I'm talking to, but whoever's putting raisins in your stuff, stop it right now. Because I don't want my Cowboy fan. Hey, I don't want.
Wait, breaking news. Look like Mike Zimmer's going to get the job.
What?
Let's go.
Tom Pelissero. The Cowboys are expected to hire Mike Zimmer as their defensive coordinator per sources. Zimmer, 67, is the third winningest head coach in Vikings history and long respected for his defensive prowess. A big hire for Dallas. Zimmer previously coached 1944 to 2006. I'm glad that we stayed on that long, man.
Long as it ain't nothing wrong with there.
Matter of fact, let me do it. I'm gonna go to Tom shit. I'm gonna pull up on the screen, bro.
Long as it ain't run, we good. Zim in the building, baby. Let's go.
That's him. I gotta do my video real quick. Hold up.
Look, why they
man? He an older coach. I ain't gonna lie. I would have went younger, but it is what it is, bro. One thing I know about Zim, he's gonna bring that passion and that fire on your ass.
Yeah, Tom Pelissero. This is a report. The Cowboys expect to hire Mike Zimmer as their defensive coordinator. 67 years old, yeah. Breaking news from Tom Pelissero.
We had to get it done soon, bro, because we got stuff to do. We got draft picks to get. We got to go scout. We got stuff to do, bro. Y'all holding us up.
But, hey, I like Zimmy, though. I like Zimmer.
He was my – I would have wanted – one thing
for sure, the Cowboys ain't going to be tired.
But I like Zim. Zim was number 2 for me. Well, I like the wing, too. We had some good coach candidates, believe it or not, even at the end.
And that's the only thing that threw us off about the coaches. They were just out of football for a while. They could coach.
Yeah.
It's just making sure they can handle the modernized offenses.
I
but
do like the fact that we picked the guy who just left football, who wasn't 6 years out of removed. Or
Thank you.
What it was. Rex was like,
and let's just be real. Let's just be real. And let's just be real. This is a pseudo wink, Mike McCarthy. If you don't get it done, bro, you're the replacement is right behind you.
Facts.
And then guess what? You can give Al Harris the job next year.
Shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Action Pound 100 though. I will say this: this is a lot of bend and don't break, and this is some political. Mike Zim got the job because he is qualified for the job, but this is a job that has a little hook at the end.
Man, but don't
break. And I'm gonna tell you, the Cowboys are always gonna do something with a hook at the end.
Bro, that's the best type of defenses. That's the best type of defenses. Bend but don't break.
Yeah, you can't get into the red zone. You ain't
getting that but 3 points, man. We finna cook you.
Listen, knowing what we know now about this offense, if you keep them in the game, they could put up 30-something points and a half because we seen that shit.
Yeah, we just can't give up 47. We just can't give up 47.
Thank you, West Coast. That's all I'm saying.
You can give up 30. You just can't give up with this offense. You can actually give up 30. You just can't give up 47.
Did y'all hear what Dan Wilson said about him?
He said he gave him his stamp of approval.
Man, if y'all ain't watched my show before, bro, I had some good stuff on them, so y'all need to check that out. I had the Moose comment and the Dan Wilson comment.
Man, he ain't gonna tell us. He's just gonna tell us if we ain't watch his show, we just ain't gonna get it.
You gotta go watch the show, you know what I'm saying? That's how you sell, you know what I'm saying? Shameless plug, you know what I'm saying? Go back and watch it. Go back and watch the show, you know what I'm saying? I'm at a different time, Wes. I gotta push it out though. You know.
Hey, hold up real quick. I gotta do this video. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Look at the GOAT. Y'all got the GOAT.
What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. So, yo, man, we got some breaking news. It looks as if the Dallas Cowboys are going to be hiring former Minnesota Viking head coach Mike Zimmer as their defensive coordinator. What are my thoughts right off the muscle? You guys already know that I was looking for the Dallas Cowboys to kind of go in a direction of youth. Because, these schemes that are coming out, you got to have a guy that's kind of hip to these schemes and things that teams are trying to do. But since the Cowboys didn't get youth, you know what they got? They got experience, which, in my opinion, is probably best because I want to stop the run yesterday, not next week. So we actually need a guy that's already been in the tank. He's already seen a lot of the top players and top offenses and things like that. He's already seen them. And he's already had the job to try to prepare and stop them. I also like it too because as a head coach, Jerry Jones, he liked to get a 2-for-1er, and this is for sure a 2-for-1er. Because see if that old that Mike McCarthy now, if he don't get us where we're supposed to get now, when we go wherever we go, we're in next year. His ass might be staying there, and Zim might be sliding into that big chair. If you know what I mean? Wink, 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 wink. Weird. Jerry does do stuff like that. So could this be a pseudo Mike McCarthy? If you don't do your job, your replacement's right over your back. Well, Mike should be thinking that anyway. If he's not thinking that anyway, then your job's up for grabs. We're going to look and see how this play out. But on the onset, I like it. Let's get it. We should be able to stop the run with Zim because he's a dude I know for sure going to believe in linebackers. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace. Hey, he believes in corners too because he has some damn good corners too. Peace. And there go the video.
Yeah, he believes in corners. He likes.
Y'all just got to see behind the scenes golden action.
You got to see behind the scenes stuff with West Coast, how he makes his videos. One take Jake.
Let's go.
I would have been on that mug. Hold on, wait a minute. I would have been on that mug messing up. That boy, that's years of experience right there, man.
Man, for real, I usually gotta redo my videos like 2-3 times.
I'm gonna mess up a couple times though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
damn, that's what's up, man. One thing I like about it is, man, you get a wealth of experience. And it's all current. I mean, realistically, on paper, Mike Zimmer, I think, was the most qualified.
I like the fact that he's still modern, though. He just left the NFL. He's not trying to catch up to the wave. He understands these new offenses. He understands exactly what he need to do to try to stop them. So, hey, I like it. And then I feel like, we probably had a better defense than what Minnesota had over there, right? I feel like we got better talent than Minnesota ever had over there.
And to add into that, talk about he ain't been away from the game. He was just coaching at the college level. You know, he was a consultant for Deion Sanders over there, and then he just went and did a workshop at Grambling, you know, HBCU out there in Louisiana. So he just,
Mr. Ryan Williams, he won a Super Bowl
with
in '95 with the Cowboys.
Very last
95.
championship,
Yeah, the last Super Bowl we won, he was a defensive
back coach.
Oh, defensive back coach.
Yeah, he directly coached Deion Sanders in them.
Yeah, so Deion said
Deion Sanders was already Deion Sanders, so I mean he ain't really
no.
That ain't what we talking about.
Deion said out of his mouth though, he said Zim taught him a lot though. He said that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Deion was already Deion. He was very much Deion when he got to Dallas.
We ain't saying that. Deion just got a lot of love for him. You know, that's why he brought him onto his staff.
Oh yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it real. I think that he kind of helped him get this job with Dallas too by doing that, because you know Colorado was saying for the last 2 days that they had this big announcement coming out, and that was the rumor was supposed to be that Mike Zimmer was supposed to take their defensive head coaching job. You know what I'm saying? So I think he kind of helped his buddy out too by kind of putting a little extra. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the number one thing Jerry wants is a guy that's wanted. Jerry wants to feel like, oh, we got him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But listen to me. This is one thing I will say about Mike Zimmer is this, and I think this, and sometimes in life, this is all you can get. Your defense shouldn't get worse. And I'll live with it. It shouldn't get worse. It shouldn't get worse.
Hey, somebody pointed out, actually it was Stargazers. He said in true Jerry Jones fashion, they want to announce this right before the NFL honors.
I got me a spitting coat. No. I'm happy about it.
Hey, I'm out of here, man. Go ahead, do it, Jordan. Knock it out. But it needs to be quick, because we gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up too, man. I'm finna get ready to do another show. Your boy hard working today now, you know.
Let's go.
Hard working today, man. I hope y'all appreciate the dedication. We finna get ready to do another show right after this with Boss Cowboys Sports. And I think Okoye is supposed to be in the building, so shout out to him. Y'all tune in, man.
This boy fell asleep on the couch
right now, though.
Indeed, man. But hey, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Henny DeMore reporting live from the liquor store. And hey, man, I'm on the road to 2K, man. Hey, help your boy get to 2,000. I'm at 1,803. So I just need 100 and some more folks to come over and sub to the page so we get to 2,000, man. So
y'all made me go on a temper tantrum yesterday, man. Y'all make sure ATM go hit that number, man. Hit that milestone, man. This dude is hard working. He be here every day, 2-3 times a day. Hey, you remember when ATM first started going live? We was like, man, we was scared to even call ATM. We like, oh, he live. we didn't even want to call him no more. We like, man, ain't no telling he probably live. So, hey, man, make sure y'all support, man. Support ATM Sports. Y'all know he one of the best young content creators in this game, man. Make sure y'all support him and help him get to that milestone, man. Shout out to my guy. Let's get it, bro.
Appreciate it, kinfolk. Hey, Wes, you know how you ended, my boy?
You guys already know what it is. Never